on hating. Haters keep on hating. That's the job, but ain't nobody paying.
Meow! It's Catriona, but you, yes you can call me Cat. Meow. Welcome to my channel. I've been seeing everybody on YouTube doing this cornstarch bull crap. Yes, I said it, it's bullshit. So they've been doing this cornstarch nail shit. But it probably would work if you want to do your nails for a short period of time. Let's say you have to go out today and you don't have an appointment to get your nails done. I suppose you could get some nails and some glue and some cornstarch and do that yourself. I'm gonna be doing my nails today, but only one hand because I hate having nails. I'm gonna try different techniques and see which one holds up the best so that you can be sure that I am actually using cornstarch. I'm opening the box on camera because who knows, some of these people could be using fake stuff and we don't even know. See the cornstarch? You see the cornstarch? Lovely white powder looking like cocaine. I'm gonna put it in this jar so that I can dip my nails into it. It feels very much like baby powder. So first I definitely need to push back my cuticles. I'm cleansing my nails with acetone, giving them a good rub. Rub, rub, rub. I definitely want to clip my fingernails, so I'm going to clip off my fingernails. My nails are cut really short now. From the YouTube videos I've been watching about cornstarch, and I've watched quite a few, trust me. They lightly buff the surface with a buffing block, which I recommend as well. I wouldn't want to keep these on forever, so don't go etching your nails crazy like you would normally do if you're putting on acrylic. Okay, so my nails are buffed. I'm dusting them off now. So I have all my nails right here, ready to go, and my cornstarch is over there. I have a gel top coat, and then I have some regular top coat from Hollywood. Okay, so this is an airbrush top coat, and this is a gel top coat. I have a bottle of glue, yes. Anyway, I'm gonna put some glue in the well of these nails. I'm going to put my nail on. I'm gonna angle it down and then rock it properly onto the nail bed. And now we got that, and you have to hold it for a while until it adheres properly to the nail bed. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil, ew! I always glue my thumbnail on last so that I can always pick up things until the very end, you know? So that always helps me. So I'm putting on my thumbnail. Dry, bitch, dry! So my extra long Cruella de Vil nails are on. I had to go to the bathroom and that was not pleasant, okay? Nails all up your butt is not pleasant. Anyway, I'm going to give it a little one snips right here. Whoa, nice. I don't even care how long each one of them is. It's going bye-bye. The nails are flying. I do want my thumb to be a little shorter though. This one is definitely too long. I'm going to turn these into stilettos, so I'm going to cut off the excess nail as well from the sides. So I'm just cutting on both sides of the nail to make it into a V shape. Check me out, it's a V shape, and I can shape it up a little bit better later. And cut on both sides into a V shape. That works nicely. Now I can take a file and just file these nails up a little bit better so I don't have too much work to do after. So yeah, this would be easy, right? This is supposed to be easy enough for you to do it at home, enough for anybody to do it at home. I'm only gonna use hand files because I'm assuming that most regular people won't have a drill or anything like that. So I'm just going to be using a manual technique here for this. And these are the nails shaped up just slightly, and I don't want them too long because, you know, I hate nails. Even though I used to be a nail technician, I used to have ridiculous nails, okay? Ridiculous nails at one point. But now that I'm a little bit older, I really don't like having nails on my hand. But I will do this for you guys and give you my honest opinion. So I want to try gel nail polish. This one is from Born Pretty with the cornstarch, and I want to try nail glue with the cornstarch, and I want to try regular polish. Okay, this one is a Hollywood top coat. I'm gonna put the gel, so they say just put the gel on, paint the gel on like you would regularly paint the gel on nail polish. Personally, I think I would have, you know, probably I wouldn't do it that way. I would have put a little bit of gel right along the crease first. But let's just see, since I already did it, let's just see what happens. Oh, that definitely pushed the gel up past my cuticle. That didn't work out so nice at all. But I guess you can always shift it back down and pat it. Yeah. At least it's workable at this stage because the gel hasn't hardened yet. It actually went way past my cuticle, which is not a good thing at all. It went right on the skin. I'm kind of like patting it with my finger to try to get it back into shape, but I think most of it was disturbed. Most of it got off the tip, so the tip is like bare right now, and all of the gel polish moved up to my bed area. Then you have to put it in the UV or LED lamp for a while and let it cure. The fake tip has glue holding on the nail, and so it will last a while. I mean, it will last a day or two, maybe a week. Let's hear what kind of noise it makes. It doesn't sound exactly perfectly hard, but I don't know what to say. It sounds kind of muted. Usually there's a sharp click. When you have acrylic or gel, there's like a sharp click when you tap it. Anyway, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna paint the polish over the nail. Paint the polish. And this time, let me see if I don't use a spoon. This time maybe I'll just throw it on top. It's kind of chunky though. What? I throw it on the nail. This is what? Come on, coat yourself. This is weird. Okay, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it, Mom? That's what that looks like. It didn't move as much as the first time when I was dipping it in the powder directly. I guess I can always tap it and pat it into shape if there's bumps, so I can pat on it with my finger. Probably blow off the excess or something. I'm just patting it so that it doesn't look too bumpy. I think that will work pretty well. Let's nuke it. So it's out. Let's dust it off and see what happened. I find it to be very bumpy and uneven on the surface of the nail, and I'm not so sure I'm liking the results so far. One more time, so let's go. Coating the nail. Oh gosh. This is messy as shit. This is messy. I don't know why anybody would waste their time doing this. I mean, just get a Kira Sky kit or something. So I'm just tapping the surface, trying to see if I can shape it up a little bit. Put it in there. All right, so I'm dusting it off, and it looks very bumpy to me. It looks extremely bumpy. I don't know. I really don't know. The table is so messy. This is so messy. This is just retarded. I actually shaped this nail. Okay, so I shaped the free edge with a nail file, and I shaped around the cuticle with the nail file. And then I buff the surface on the top because really it's very thin. It's very thin. You can see that it's really smooth. You can't really see the demarcation line from where the fake nail touches the nail bed anymore. And I guess that's the purpose of this, just to have that smooth transition from fake tip to real nail. And I guess if you want it to work like that, sure, it works. Okay, so that's the gel one. Let's try a different technique now. Okay, so I'm gonna use the nail glue, and I actually think this would work a little bit better than the gel. But first I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right along the line where the fake nail meets my bed. And then I will dip it in here a little bit, maybe dust it over it. That should actually work pretty good, if I think so. Kind of like a nail filler. I think this would dry faster than regular polish. You would need to have a UV light or an LED lamp at all. Now, I don't really want to use the glue by itself, but I was looking around here and there's no brush that I want to destroy. There is no brush that I want to destroy. So I'm gonna take my time and just gently put some glue on my nail bed around the place and just spread it out as much as possible without getting it on the sides. And then I will dust some of this stuff on it. Just throw it on there, throw it on there. But it still makes a big ass mess. I can dust it off and see how my progress is going. It's a little bumpy, a little bit, you know, weird looking, but I'm sure it will work much better than the gel. And you don't need a UV lamp, so that's even better for you. So I still have to do the tip because I didn't put any on the tip yet. Only problem with this is you might have to file more. But I think it will work better than nail polish. And I think it would work better than gel nail polish. And I'm gonna test out that theory for sure. I'll let it dry a little bit, tap it a little bit, keep it in nice shape. I find that tapping is actually working to keep the nail into a shape. So then I can dust it off, see what I got. I think I'm gonna put some more up on my nail area up here. Come down a little bit. I don't really need a lot. Just spread you out, baby. Spread it out. Okay, so now putting it on. And let's tap it one time so it doesn't come out of shape. So I'm just kind of like tapping it and pushing it so it doesn't get out of shape too much, so I can file it easily. I actually think that is much easier than the gel, and I think it's easier for you for sure. Brush it off. I think I want another coat of the glue, so let's put on another coat, like all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. And now I gotta throw it on there. Throw it on, babe. Okay, so I'm gonna pat it. You see how messy this is? Why would you want to do this? I don't know. This is craziness. I don't know why people ever even thought of this. Okay, then you can dust it off. And I'm actually gonna try the nail polish one on this one. And I actually gave it an easy nail because this nail probably won't get hit too much, okay? So I'm gonna actually use nail polish on this, and I can see this taking a long time to dry. Torture. So I'm gonna put that along the nail demarcation line right there, and then I'm gonna throw some of this on it. Hopefully it dries instantly. Hopefully it makes it dry instantly, the cornstarch. Is it gonna dry instantly, please? Tell me it's gonna dry. I'm gonna pat it as well. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a nail as fast as you can. Now kind of brush it off gently. Now I'm gonna go over it again, from all the way from the cuticle all the way down to the tip. Oh God, it's probably gonna have a lot of white spots inside of this. Definitely. I'm gonna drop it on there. and I'm gonna pat it cake, baker's man. Surprisingly, this doesn't take too long to dry, or at least get a little bit stiff so that you can dust it off. Dust gently, because you don't want to disturb it. I mean, that looking a little bit bumpy, and I don't even think any of it stuck to the tip. It looks so flimsy and thin. But I can't see the line of demarcation anymore. So let's go over it with another coat. Throw some of this stuff on it. Patty cake, baker's man. Honestly, why are you using food on your nails? God damn. Gently dust it off. And I still think it needs at least one more coat. Ugh. But I'm afraid of that. Nail polish on again. I threw the cornstarch on top of it, and now I'm dusting it off. And I think some of it got on the edge of my nail. There's pieces of it falling off all around my cuticle here. Yeah, that's messy, and it seems to be still tacky. It's not dry. It's not dry at all. I think I'm just gonna do the rest of them with the gel because I kind of like the application of the gel, but I honestly think that the nail glue would work the best. But that's just a theory. I'll have to wait until tomorrow or the next day to find out if that's true. So I'm just gonna do the rest of them with the gel polish. The little one and the index finger are both gel. This one here is the polish and cornstarch, and this one here is the glue and cornstarch. I haven't filed them yet, but I have filed this one. Honestly, the gel application is smoother and more even. The roughest one right now would have to be the nail polish because there's a big dent and a couple of bumps right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what's going on. The glue one is very hard. It feels much harder than even the gel one. So now I decided that I would actually give this thumbnail a little shot with the BioSwift. So I reviewed the BioSwift nail gel system about 2 months ago maybe. If you didn't see that video, you can check the icon above. I'm gonna dip out some of this. Okay, it works better on my little cuticle pusher actually. And I'm gonna try to spread it around using this thing. Ooh, am I still gonna get bubbles? I hope not, man. I'm trying to build it up a little thicker than last time. The problem with BioSwift gel is not only that it gets bubbles in it, it's a little bit too thin maybe. It should have been a little bit thicker, like those ones that come in the tubes. But it also is very hard to see because it's so clear. You don't know if there's enough product on the nail or inside there. So it's very hard to tell what's going on. Let's try this alcohol trick here where you just tap it with some alcohol. I don't know if BioSwift is good with alcohol, but try to pat it and shape it up a little bit. I think that should be okay. And now you're supposed to actually just press it right down on your nail from cuticle and just lower it down gently, slowly. And oh, it's sliding. Yeah, that's another problem. It slides all over the place. Let me put it in here for a minute, then turn it over and do it on the other side for a minute. So I'm actually trying it with a tip. I hope that this actually works better than using it by itself, because by itself it was breaking all the time. Woo! It's kind of burning actually. What? Hey, hot, very hot. What the fuck? It's feeling like it's getting tighter and it's burning, bitch. What the fuck? I don't know if it's reacting to the nail or if it's reacting to the glue that's on the nail, bonding it, but it is hot. Ooh, it burns. Ooh, it's burning. What the freak? That's not nice. Why are you doing that? Don't do me like that. Why are you doing me like that? Oh my God, stop. Freak, what the fuck? You trying to kill a nigga. What you trying to do? Okay, now you're supposed to turn it over and do it on the other side for a minute. So then you just twist it. I'm actually gonna take out this drill and yeah, try to get it back into the shape that I wanted it. Another thing I hate about this BioSwift gel is that it's so sticky. So you really have to wipe it with some alcohol or something under and on top the nail. So let me try to file the edge properly now. So I'm filing, and I'm gonna file all my nails and buff them with a block, and I'll be right back. I filed most of my nails. Hear the clicking? It's dry. That one's not dry. Dry, dry. This nail had the polish and the cornstarch application, and I'm tapping it and it is sounding very wet. I couldn't really file it because it started crumbling off and everything like that. This one's dry, all of the rest are dry. Must admit the gel application is the easiest and the smoothest, but I think that for everybody, if you just wanted a quick nail, glue is affordable. The nail glue is affordable. It's like $1, $2, and it dries fast, and you don't need a lamp. But this one is taking a very long time to get dry. So I'm gonna have to come back with that again. I still haven't filed it properly. So I had to actually go over it again with some polish because it started crumbling because it wasn't dried yet. So I had to go over it again. So it's probably gonna take another half an hour or something. So while I'm here waiting for this pesky nail, this one, to dry because it's not dry yet, I'm gonna just polish I'm gonna polish the rest of these nails with some gel top coat, just so it's clear enough so you can see what's going on underneath there, so I can show you what it looks like. Bake them, pairing them, all of them, clicking, click, click, click. Still not, it's getting a little bit better. Still not dried. Well, it's been a long time now. I would say it has been at least half an hour waiting on this nail to dry, and it's still not dry. I tried poking it, my nail in it, and it's still going in a little bit, and I don't know if I want to wait on it to dry anymore. I'm kind of like done with this. I think it depends on how quick the top coat dries or the polish dries. Then of course it would dry a little bit faster. But if you keep applying more and more layers of the same polish, it's still gonna take a long time to dry. I'm trying to buff it a little bit because I'm getting really agitated waiting for this thing to dry. So right away, I would not suggest using nail polish and cornstarch for sure. I would more suggest using the gel and cornstarch or the glue and cornstarch. You know, like when you put on nail polish on your nail polish, it starts to get soft. It like softens up the previous nail polish. So it takes even longer to dry because the polish penetrated deeper into the polish and got wet under the surface. So then inside is wet, but on top might be dry. And so it starts to move if you push it and stuff like that. That is the kind of state that I'm in right now. And I'm trying my best with this nail, but I'm wanting to cut it the fuck off. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry. Shit. I am back, and I am also pissed because it is now 6 o'clock. I started doing these nails at around 3 today, and let me tell you something. I ate, I took a shower, I checked my email and my YouTube page, I played a little bit of a game, and it is probably just drying. I'm gonna put some gel top coat on it and I'm gonna pop it in here. I am finally done. About 3 hours later, Wow, and that's only one hand, okay? And it's all because of this stupid top coat and cornstarch technique. That is terrible. Just don't do that. Just don't do that shit, okay? Just don't do it. Right there on the gel nail already, right there in the corner, you can already see that it's starting to lift. And this is not even 12 hours. This is no kind of hours, okay? This was immediately, okay? I haven't really seen any lifting on the glue one yet. You can see that the two gel and cornstarch nails, the index and the pinky finger, are opaque for some reason. So you can't really see the transition between the fake nail and the actual nail. But then you also have this polished nail and you have little marks and little spots and little bumps, and it's still kind of bumpy. You can see where the nail is actually attached to the nail bed. So if I have to choose one, I'll have to say that the gel one is a little bit more smooth and the application looks clean and you have a smoother transition. Maybe the glue one would actually outlast it in terms of lifting, because I haven't seen any lifting going on with this one. Even though I had a shower, I'm not seeing any lifting going on the BioSwift nail either. I put some oil on them. They don't look as crusty as before, but you can definitely see the little chips and shit. Look at this. This is where the distribution of the cornstarch was a little bit, you know, weird. It looks like a dry little patch and it looks just jokey. That's the nail with the polish and the cornstarch. The nail doesn't dry completely. Even though I waited for it for so long, it didn't dry completely. And look, it has dents and stuff. So the gel dried before the nail polish underneath and caused it to ripple. Oh yeah, it looks gross. And even as I push it now, like if I push on it, it seems to be leaving little dents. So no, I would not use top coat and cornstarch as a way to build a nail. And look at this one. Right here in the corner, right there. The nail is already starting to lift, and it actually got bigger from yesterday because it comes out to about here. And you know, more and more water is gonna keep going underneath there and causing it to rise even more. This one with the glue, this is the glue nail, it started chipping on the side a little bit and it's super thin. It's much thinner than the one with the gel. They have discolorations. I can see the nail tips. I can see bumps inside of it. I just peeled that right off. It was so easy to come off. Now this one is the one with the glue. Let's see. This one is a little harder. Yeah, this is not peeling right off. I mean, it's coming off, but it's much harder. It's much stiffer. I think the glue and cornstarch would actually be okay if you use the brush. I just didn't want to destroy my brushes. Now here's the polish and cornstarch. Oh no, see? Easy. Comes up. Yeah, just peeling that stuff off. It's actually just chipping. Chip, 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 chip. Let's see. This is another one with the gel. And it's like, it's really soft. It's like coming up really soft. Yeah. So if you're looking for strength, nope, this is not the way to go. Just get a Catrionaakacat kit or something and do yourself a favor. So kittens, how did you like the video? Prrr in the comment section down below, or take the poll above. Scratch that like button and share this video to show support. Don't forget to join the kitty litter by subscribing. Bye. Ooh, kind of cool. Fuck Valentine's Day, man. They're purple right now. And now they're pink again.